Good evening, everybody. How are you tonight? Risha Adair coming in from beautiful Manzanillo, Mexico. And thanks to Donna Andres, we've got ourselves a training tonight. So we are going to talk about how to achieve top impact from upcoming events. Really super important. We've got some great events coming our way on Vancouver Island, also roadshow throughout British Columbia and Alberta. So we'll be talking about that in a moment. But first, let's get on with the show. We're going to talk about the upcoming events in chronological order. We've got Tuesday, April 7th. Thank you, Donna, for making this arrangement at the Beach Club in Parksville. You've got your special guest, Todd Rowland and Risha Adair. Todd has a master's in nutrition and kinesiology. He's an amazing speaker. We've got our local leaders, Trudy Dombrowski, Donna Andres, both officers. Congratulations. And Tammy Frankfurt. So that is again at the Beach Club. We're recommending to everybody to register by 6:30. The event is going to start prompt at 7. If people come earlier than 6:30, the best. And we've got a ticket system for prizes because corporate has awarded us with some beautiful prizes, and this is how it will work. When you register, you get one ticket. If you register before 6:30, you get another ticket. If you bring a guest, you get another ticket. You bring two guests, you get another ticket. For every guest that brings a guest, they will get a same kind of tickets as I just described, plus a ticket for each guest. So we're ready to give out a whole lot of tickets because the prizes that we have are absolutely amazing. The next event following the Parksville is Wednesday, April 8th. Now, you may not live in these areas. This upcoming event is Victoria Langford, but we're going to talk about how you can be inviting your peeps to these areas so that we can look after them for you. This is going to be at the Sheridan Four Points in Langford, close to Costco. And then we have going into our Vancouver Connect conference. It's going to be Thursday, April 9th. Our special guests are Todd Rowland, recently both coming in from Florida, Bob Budd from Kelowna, myself from Mexico, Joni Budd from Costa Rica, and several more great speakers. There are two Pinnacles in Vancouver. You need to be at the Pinnacle Hotel in North Vancouver. It's right next to the Seabus Terminal and Lonsdale Quay. So it's super easy for anyone. If they want to take the train and the sea bus, it's a lot easier than trying to find parking, although in North Vancouver, parking is usually pretty good. And the same ticket prize system is going to be happening for there. At the Parksville and Victoria event, the fee is $15 for brand partners, and Vancouver event, I believe, is free, sponsored by corporate. Okay, let's have a serious conversation here, guys, because the last time I checked, Aeromexico was raising their prices more and more. So we've got leaders coming in from a long way. They're traveling many miles to help you build your business. We're spending a lot of our money to help you make more money, and we're taking a lot of our personal time to help you grow. Corporate also spends time and energy. You know, they're certainly going to be representing us in Vancouver, but in the meantime, they've subsidized the venue. They're sending us prizes for the venue. So we need to make it worth everyone's while, or simple, the guest speakers won't come back to your town. So let's make an investment in this venue, just as your leaders are making an investment in you. So let's talk about this. It depends how good you are at inviting, and it depends how great your relationships are with your peeps. But if you invite 20 people, and I'm going to go on really low expectations, if you invite 20 people, 10 will say yes, out of which 2 will actually show up, out of which 1 will be a brand partner. Although our closing ratio is pretty high when it comes to Todd Rowland, because he's just such a dynamic speaker. So let's go back here. Sorry. Okay, my slides are jumping around. So again, you may have to invite 20 people for 2 to show up and for 1 brand partner. I'm going to give you a heads up. For the 18 that didn't show up, it doesn't matter. Everything about that night is your focus is on the people who showed up. They are the most important people in your life at that moment. So I don't want you to think about Jane promised me and John said he'd be here for sure and all that. Let them go and focus on Mary, who's sitting in that chair right next to you. Now, how about you have 2 people on your team inviting, and now 2 people are going through 20 invitations. 10 say yes, 4 actually show up. You've just doubled your odds to 2 brand partners. So how do we do this? You invite your prospect today into an event. And I'm going to give you an example. Layla talked to a clinic today, and it was a doctor. She's a psychotherapist lady, and she actually was so intrigued with this that she signed up as a brand partner, and she's inviting people to the events. So now it's not just Layla inviting, she now has Shaylin inviting with her. So when 2 people are inviting, you're going to end up with a lot more odds. In Layla's case, she did a one-on-one and she brought me in on a 3-way Zoom. So there's all kinds of drop talks I'm posting in our team chat. In the Skinny Droppers leadership chat, there's always the post about the day's events. Take advantage of those events that people are doing for you. Also include a 3-way Zoom with anybody that you think can relate best with your prospect so that you can get them into being a brand partner before the actual event. So now you have more people inviting for that event. If that makes sense, I want everyone to put 1 in the chat. Now, just imagine the people that you just brought in, the 2 new ones, they bring in 2. We've got 3 weeks, so magic can happen in short order, right? So now you have 4 people inviting 40, 10 show up, 5 new brand partners. And this is the power of leveraging. And that's what we're all about. Multiply yourself as quickly as best as you can. You may want to get a hold of some people that have kind of fallen off the wagon there for a little bit. Life gets in the way, people get distracted. So give them a call. Try and reignite them and inspire them to come to these events. And not only that, is to come with a guest. So I would go through your brand partner list, and as well as revisit all the people that you've spoken to 2 months ago, 4 months ago, 1 year ago, to invite them to these upcoming events. Okay, Sherry, hi, welcome to the call. I'm just going to ask you to mute your line. Okay.
Oh, dude, it says it's muted.
Okay, thank you. So now you've got a whole bunch of new brand partners that are inviting for the events. It just makes sense, the power of leverage. Now imagine you have 8 people inviting to the Parksville event. That's 160 people that they're reaching out to. 80 say yes, 20 show up. That's 10 new brand partners. These events can build incredible momentum. That's what these events are all about, right? We love you, and we love you to come and support the event. But let's face it, we've already got your money, right? This is all about helping you build your business. I mean, preaching to the choir is always fun and all that. And we get the accolades from you guys and all that. But really, we want your guest in that room so we can help you grow your business. Just imagine 10 new people in your business fired up, ready to go on site to receive training from the best of the best. I want you all to imagine 10 new people in your business by the end of the Vancouver event. I was at the Calgary event for the Calgary Connect at the business presentation. Everybody signed up. It was 100% sign up. So take advantage, because there's passion, there's information, there's delivery, there's energy, there's excitement, and that's contagious that people grab onto, and they want to be part of something. All of us want to be part of a community so that we can feel special. So step 1 is learning to invite. Become a great inviter. That is your biggest job, getting your list together and becoming a great inviter. Let us do the work. You become a great inviter and you'll master this business. So this is your recipe to successful invitation call. Number 1 is relationship nuggets. Number 2, specific reason. So this is the formula, right? So I'm going to go back and then we're going to come here. Number 3 could be sounding something like this. Bob, if I could show you a way that you can accelerate that retirement that you've been talking about, would you give me a few moments of your time? I want to share something with you. So it might go something like that. And then you do a drops introduction. Offer your personal testimony and then a call to action. It's that simple. So a call to action could be a three-way call with myself or anybody else that might resonate with your prospect. Invite to a live upcoming presentation Zoom, and we have all kinds of them. Saturday is a great opportunity for you to take advantage of the live event with Dr. Laura, Todd Rowland, Christy Walsh, Mary Olson, Billy Hagee. We've got, and Anne Wondishin. We've got some amazing, amazing speakers. It's going to start with a presentation, ending up with training. So this is a great event to invite for the Calgary training, the Calgary Super Saturday, it's called. And that way you sign up people, and guess what? Those same people are going to start being your business partners to invite for the Parksville and the Victoria and the Vancouver events. You can invite to recorded video. There's plenty on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Risha Adair. Donna, if you don't mind putting that in the chat, youtube.com/@Risha Adair. Lock them into a time that they're going to watch the video so you can follow up with the three-way, invite them to a local drop top, and of course, invite them to the big event. So we're going to go back and start with relationship. It will be something like this. Hey, Donna, how you doing? I haven't heard from you for a while. I know we've kind of lost that connection, but how's your business? I mean, every time I turn around, Speedy Auto Glass has, got awards and so on. I'm really proud of you. Hey, Donna, do you have a quick minute? There's something I want to share with you. So I go right into my specific reason, do some relationship building, ask Donna about her grandkids, if you know their names, about her husband and so on. Donna, there's something that I saw that I found to be super, super powerful. And I know you're going to like it too. You're a person that's very conscientious about your health. You're going to love what I have to say. So Donna, if I could show you a way that you could improve your health and perhaps accelerate that retirement, would you give me a few moments of your time? 22 months ago, Donna, I got introduced to body balancing drops. I thought I was just getting fat because it was part of getting old. Well, throw that in emotional imbalance. I had anxiety, high cortisol. I couldn't sleep. I wanted to hurt my husband, all those things. It was just crazy. And after just taking the drops for 1 month, I noticed a radical difference. After 3 months, I lost 34 pounds. Along the way, I've attained emotional balance. I'm happy. I've got the energy like I'm 35 years old again. I don't have any arthritic pain. I don't have plantar fasciitis pain. And I want you to know about this, Donna. It's all natural. It's right up your alley. There, I gave a personal testimony. Donna, can I plug you into a three-way call with somebody that has had amazing success as well with the product and with the business end of things? Because I know you're an entrepreneur and I always love to get your professional opinion about things. Can I plug you into something that we can have a quick exchange, maybe about a 10-minute exchange or something, so I can get your opinion? And that's how it would go, guys. So everything is in baby steps leading towards massive success. The most important baby step of all is to master the invitation. And by the way, when Donna did inquire because she saw a post, I picked up the phone and called her. I didn't go back and forth in text because Donna is an influential business person, right? Nancy, I think Nancy picked up the phone and talked to Trudy, a very influential entrepreneur as well. So when you have someone of high caliber that would grab a hold of this and run with it, I'm going to say pick up the phone. Your success will be superfold as compared to sending a text. Okay, you need to track your activity. And I do have this tracking sheet. If you want to put your name in the chat and your email, I will send that out to you. It's really, really important because I promise you, by the time Friday rolls around, you're going to not remember anything about who you talked to on Monday. Really, really important to use the tracking sheet. I have a tracking sheet right now for the Parksville event. It's people specifically only for the Parksville event. I have another tracking sheet for the Victoria event, and another one for Vancouver. So it's all kind of separated. And this way I can stay on top of people rather than lose somebody in the cracks, because it's really easy once you get going. I want you, I'm old-fashioned network marketer, and I'll tell you, I've accelerated my success with my old-fashioned skills and values. And yes, technology works. Yes, the phone works. And yes, the Facebook works and the Instagram. But you know what? There's nothing like making the list, because there may come a day that you didn't write that girl's name down on your list and you're on a Canada Connect call and you see, oh my God, there she is being recognized as an officer, and you never even contacted her. And this is like a really good friend of yours from high school. If you write your list, she would have been on your list. You would have remembered to pick her up the phone and call her. So write down the people, everyone who comes to mind. If they're in your phone, they belong on the list. If you're in Facebook, they belong on your list. If you paid them money, your hairdresser, your dry cleaner, your mechanic, they need to be on your list. If you're connected with kids and the kids' parents and the PTA and the kids' sports and all those things that children do, if they're in your church group, they need to be in your book. Okay. Now, with today's technology, you can go to your phone and you can search area code 778, which is Vancouver Island in Lower Mainland. You can search 250, which is the interior British Columbia and Vancouver Island. And you can search 604, which is predominantly Vancouver. Names will come up and you'll forget those people that you even knew them. So write them down on your list. Another thing to help you remember is go to your Facebook homepage, and in the search area top left, you put in friends in Parksville, friends in Qualicum Beach, friends in Port Alberni, and so on. Put friends in the area of where these events are going to be held. Vancouver Island people, a Campbell River person will easily drive to Parksville for an event, because heck, they used to drive all the way to Costco at one time in Nanaimo. People in Sydney and Souk will drive into Langford, into Victoria. So remember, it's a different demographic versus the Calgary person that may not want to go from southeast to northwest. But island people are different. In Alberta, in the country people are different as well too, right? In interior British Columbia, I think Tracy can attest to it. You're in Vernon, it's nothing to go to Kelowna to do the big shop or something. So know that people will come, and don't make reasons why you shouldn't call somebody. Oh, they're too busy, or they don't have any money, or they'll never drive all this way. Never make those decisions for somebody else, because heaven forbid Joni Budd ever made that decision to say Risha won't be interested in this, right? You can't do that for somebody until you actually show them the information and they can make their own decision. Various directories, your church, your sports, your current employment, go to your high school graduation list. If you grew up in the area where the presentations are going to be, but nevertheless, they're good people to have on your names list for later approach. Who do you do business with? Or your dentist, your hairdresser. We spoke about this. Follow your money, and those people all need to be on your list. And do your search based on geographic areas. You can take a screenshot of the group of people who appear, as I just mentioned, friends in Vancouver, or you can write them down. Now go to each one and make a comment on their homepage. Of course, if they're brand partners, you're not going to invite them. If they don't seem familiar to you, click on mutual friends, and that will help you recognize what world this person is in. Like maybe you knew them from a past job, or your high school, or another network marketing company, or a church you used to go to. So the more you know about them, the easier it is. Okay. Now, remember to post about the event with your personal testimony. These posters have all been circulated. If you need the poster for Victoria Parksville, please put it in the chat. If you need the posters from Vancouver, put it in the chat. And I'll need to have your email or be connected with you on Messenger so I can follow up. And then again, that Super Saturday that's coming with all these great speakers, I highly, highly, highly recommend. Not only do you participate and get this invaluable training, but also you invite some people. You could spend all day tomorrow focusing on this event. And it's going to be at 9 a.m. Mountains. That would be 8 a.m. for those of you on Pacific time. And for you, Pat, it is 9 a.m. Change up your post every 3 days as we get closer to the event. I can hardly wait. Only 3 days till Parksville. I can hardly wait. Victoria's happening tomorrow. Do you have your ticket yet? Did you ask me to reserve your space? So get excited, right? If you do a live, it shows even more excitement. but remember to build up the momentum. If you think of any kind of clever marketing program, like the new store opening up, it's always a lead into that big event. They just don't appear. There's a lead in, and you want to do the same thing to get people excited, to get them to book their calendar, and to be able to lead in. Okay, so we're going to contact your peeps from your list, and we're going to make a preparation. I'm going to give you some ideas, and these are only ideas. Marketing is always about experimenting. Something today might work really well, whereas it might not work tomorrow, or something today might not work at all or tomorrow. So you got to keep trying and experimenting to see what's going to work best. I have sent out audio messages for invitations, and it works well. It's also a personalized invitation. So I'm just going to give you a brief little training on how to make an audio message. On your phones, I don't know what kind of phone you have, so I'm going to give you a little presentation specific to a laptop. Oh, I've lost my slide, darn. Just a minute, please. Jump into my next slide here. Okay, first I'm going to do something. I'm going to show it to you. So in the search bar, can you still see the screen, Donna? Am I still on screen share? Am I still on screen share?
No.
Okay, thank you. Let me go to screen share. Okay, so I'm going to show it to you real quick here.
Yes, okay.
All right, so you can go to your search on your laptop and put in audio, HP Audio Center, and you can start recording. So there it is. You can just start recording, and when you make a recording, it's automatically going to go into a file that's called audio. That didn't work very well. Let me try this again, please. Okay, Audio Center app. No, this isn't working out very well. Sorry, I'll have to come back to you on this. But in any case, I want you to, on your system, find out how to make an audio track. Just a minute, please. Okay, I know I have it in this one. Okay, there it is. There's a good picture. Okay, so you go to the search and you put in sound recorder. Okay, once you find that, it's going to light up for you. And then create your audio, click on the red button. When you're done, you can click on the 3-box drop dots top right and rename your file. And know that your file always goes into sound recordings. So that's where your file is going to end up in a default file. So you're going to have your little script. We're going to cover some scripts in a moment. And you could do an audio file and then go to Messenger and send that audio file to each person with the poster and invite people that way. Does that make sense for everybody? Put
Yeah.
a 2 in the chat if it makes sense. And Don, I'll have you watch the chat, okay? Let me jump back into my event. Sorry for the disruption, guys. I had all of 40 minutes to get my slides together for today. And we're just hoping that it's going to load up. There we go. Okay. All right. So that's how you find your audio recorder. And there we go. So you're going to go to audio recorder. Now, here's what I did. I went into ChatGPT and I asked for an invitation. I told them what the event is, that it's all about body balancing jobs. I've told them that I no longer have joint pain, that I've lost 34 pounds, that I have better energy, that I want this person to come. Not only are they going to get great health product knowledge, but they're also going to find out information about a great financial opportunity. So you can put a similar blur, or not blur, but blurb into your ChatGPT and see what it comes up with. And this is what mine responded. So this could be an audio or it could be a text. This is a sample. So you can pick and choose from this if you like it or not. So it would say something like, hey there, I wanted to touch base because there's a special event on Tuesday, April 7th in Parksville, and I'd love for you to be my guest. Over the past 22 months, I've been using the Slenderize hormonal body balancing drops, and the transformation has been incredible. I've lost 34 pounds. I sleep better, have the energy of someone in their 30s, and feel happier and healthier overall. Even better, I no longer suffer from joint pain or plantar fasciitis. I feel like I've gotten my life back, and I'm beyond grateful. That's why I want to share this with you. We haven't seen each other for a while. It'd be great to reconnect. This event is being held at the Beach Club, and it's all about science behind the products plus real life testimonials that might just blow you away. If you're curious about improving your health or even your income, this could be a great opportunity to learn more. Can I count on you to come as my guest? You'll love hearing from our two guest speakers who are flying in from US and Mexico. Let me know. I need to save you a seat. I'd really love to see you there. Registration at 6:30. Now, that's really long-winded. So put that in there and ask ChatGPT for a shorter version. And it'll come up with a great, and tell it that you want to send out an audio message. Sample 2, it's very, very similar as well too. Rather than read all these out to you, I can send these out to you so you can have a better look and you can see. As I say, if it's too long for you, if it doesn't resonate with you, use these AI tools to come up with the best invitation that works best for you. Okay, now, again, another sample. And this is an email sample. So I have all of this ready for you, ready to go. Again, I'm not going to read it, one for one in respect of your time tonight, but I can certainly put these into a file and you can have them for copy. You'll have to retype it likely, but that's okay. It'll only take a few minutes to type it. So put something together that works best with you, and ideally is put in your personal testimony. And even if you've just started, you can say something, right? I've got more energy. I'm sleeping better. I just went through the detox program and I've already lost 6 pounds just on that alone. My friend Risha has lost 34 pounds, and I'm meeting so many people that have had success. So use other people's stories until you have your own story. So again, the email continues. So we have email samples for you as well. There's my sound recorder. How about that, eh? Okay. Now, here's another way of doing it. Hi, Joanne, I'm coming to Parksville and I want to invite you to a special event. Or hi, Joanne, something big is happening in Parksville Tuesday, April 7th, and I want to invite you. And you could choose it into an audio file, do up a personalized invitation. You can bypass the audio file. I personally think the audio file is more effective than just a text. You can send out a text invite. You can send half text and half audio to your audience, and you can see what works best, who responds to the most, right? And they do say that audio files are better received than someone that has to do a whole lot of reading. Okay, now here's a typical script of a phone conversation. And again, you'll always get best results by picking up the phone. Hey, Donna, it's Risha. How you doing? And we chat a little bit. Hey, Donna, I hear you're doing really well. How's Tim? How's the grandkids? How's the family? Donna, I won't keep you long. I just wanted to personally invite you to a really exciting live event I'm involved with. It's all about health, wellness, and something that's completely changed my life. A year ago, I was seriously struggling, overweight, full of inflation, in constant pain, even though I was living in Mexico. Sorry, someone has something to say? Please mute your lines, please. I didn't feel good at all, but after starting these simple drops, everything turned around. I dropped from a size 16, 18 to a 7 to 9. I've got that crazy energy again, no more pain. I sleep like a baby, and I even skip rope now. Yeah, you guys should see me skip rope. It's amazing. So you can use this and create your own script. You can put this script into ChatGPT and come up with something that works better for you. So we're doing a few in-person events where we share what's working, and I would love for you to come check it out. Here are the dates and locations: Victoria, April 8th, Parksville, April 7th. Just ask for me at the door. I'll be there. And if you can RSVP, even better, so we can save you a spot. And you know, Donna, I really think you'll be blown away by what you see. It's simple, powerful, and could seriously change your life like it did mine. Can I count you in? So I'm going to stop share for a moment so I can get a wind. Okay. And we can just open up the lines at this point if anyone has any questions about these invite scripts. I'm going to say this. When you call, make sure you've got good energy. If you're still pissed off at your septic field and your laundry isn't working, that's not when you want to make your call, right? You want to make sure that you're up and at 'em, that you've got good energy. In the old days, we always got up off our ass because your energy goes to where you're sitting or you're standing, right? So you want to make sure you pace and you'll get a better energy, and you want to smile through the phone. And you could do the click method. Someone says, well, can you tell me a little bit more? Well, actually, Donna, I can't. I've got to jump onto another call. But I promise you, when you come and hear Todd Rowland speak, masters in nutrition, masters in kinesiology, you'll be blown away by the information you're going to learn. So you really want to be passionate about your invitation and make it, they feel like that FOMO, the fear of missing out, right? Any comments? Who wants to try to do an invitation? Who wants to phone? Okay, someone's going to phone Nancy. Who wants to call Nancy? How about you, Trudy? Unmute your line, Trudy. Nancy, unmute your line.
Hi, Nancy. I wanted to invite you to a special event that we're having. I know how much you like health and wellness, and like you like foraging in the forest and you like making tinctures. I think you will really like this event. Can I send you some information on it?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, that was easy.
That was easy. Okay, Nancy, you can't be so easy. Be curious, Nancy. Be curious. Make Trudy work for this one. Okay, Trudy, ask your closing question again.
Can I send you? Oh, can I send you the invite?
Sure. When is it again?
It's on. Good thing if I know. It is on April. Is it the 7th, you guys?
Yeah,
It's on April 7th. It's going to be in Parksville. Would that work for you? Or is it too far? If it's too far for you to drive, I can even pick you up.
Okay. How long will it be?
It's going to be about 2 hours. 2.5 max.
Okay.
I can pick you up.
Okay, Trudy, I'm going to jump in. Trudy, you're doing great. Trudy, you're really doing great. When she asked about the pick you up and you said about 2.5 hours, you need to sweeten that up so that she really wants to come. There's going to be lots of prizes. You'll love what Todd Rowland, Masters of Nutrition, something to sweeten it up to because otherwise she's pausing. Okay.
Right.
Well,
okay.
Because I think I said that to Donna when she invited me a year ago. It's like, well, how long is this thing going to be? That was what...
That's where we met, Nancy.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's where I met you.
And look at you now. Oh my God. Wow. You
Mm.
climbed up the ranks and so proud of you. So Trudy, bring it back. Donna's a little lethargic. And so you want to jump out of that lethargy and get her all excited.
Okay.
Or Nancy.
There's going
sorry,
to be, Nancy, yes. There's going to be prizes. And it's going to be really exciting because Todd Rowland will be there and he's a master in nutrition. And I know how much you like nutrition. You will absolutely love this speaker. And I am sure you're going to win a prize.
Good
Beautiful.
one. Oh, Trudy, yeah. Good one.
Loved it. Loved it. Well, Nancy,
Yeah, I'll come.
Sounds good.
Trudy, I'll pick you up at.
Yes. I will pick you up at 6:15.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
Perfect.
We can
Good
even
job,
grab a
everyone.
tea
Give
on the way.
hand.
Yeah.
Give a hand. Okay. So this is really keen. You pick up your guests. We haven't lost anybody jumping out of a moving car yet. So you really want to pick up your guests, right? And on the way, you're not going to give them everything that the speaker is going to give them. You can talk about other things. You can talk about your personal experience. You can talk about your friend, your sister Teresa's experience, but you don't want to be giving the information that the presenters are going to give for them. Okay, wonderful.
Okay.
Great job, you guys. Who else wants to try? Okay, James, go ahead. Who would you like to call?
I don't know. I have a question. How do you answer that ultimate question of, is this one of those damn MLMs? Because I get that a
Are you
lot.
sure you want to say the word damn in there? Because that's kind of indicates the reaction or the thought of the person. Do they usually
That's
say
what I'm
damn?
saying. Yes, they do.
Okay. You know
All
what,
Well, they
James?
say
I'm
something.
so glad you asked
No.
that because this is all about partnership marketing. I've never seen
Yeah.
anything like it, and I know you're going to love it. So we're going to have a lot of prizes. I know it's going to be sold out. How about it? Should I save a spot for you?
So it is an MLM.
It's partnership marketing. It's quite a bit
So
different.
it is an MLM.
Can you tell
That's
me
what I'm
exactly
getting.
what you mean by that, James?
Well, multi-level marketing.
Okay,
It's
and
a marketing company.
How do you feel about MLM?
It's recruiting people. It's getting your cousins and your relatives and I'm telling you exactly what people are saying to me. It's trying to get the words that have been thrown at me so many times. Yeah, it's got such a bad stigma. It's just
Okay.
you know,
It's
so
interesting,
how do you
James.
twist that around?
Okay, I'm not getting that at all.
You're
I'm
not.
not getting that
I
at all.
get it.
Not at all. No.
Okay.
So first of all, I would turn around and say, James, how do you feel about network marketing?
How do I personally feel about network marketing? I think it's
No,
the best thing
you're
around.
my prospect,
Mm,
and
Okay.
you just come at me. How do you
How
feel
do I
about
feel about
marketing?
network marketing? Well, I've been in it before, and I've been, I've had a garage full of soap, and I've had lots of success at buying products, but no success at selling products. So, yeah, I'm not feeling too great about it.
Okay. Trudy, I want you to cover this.
Okay. I actually have a lot of people asking me this too. And I've never been in network marketing or what people are calling MLM before in my life. I was an entrepreneur. So now I get the question thrown at me. And what my favorite answer to say to them is, what is your biggest problem with MLMs? They'll say to me, well, it's the person at the top makes the most money. And then you have to be this. And I'm like, oh, really? Well, what about the owner of Amazon? So whenever you're buying something from Amazon, that's okay that he's getting richer, but the order picker isn't getting the same amount. How about Walmart? The owner of Walmart, they're getting more than the person at the cashier. How about the person waving to you when you leave Walmart or shaking your hand or saying hello? They don't get the same amount of money. So in network marketing, it's the same thing. So isn't it better to support your friends and family than to support Amazon and Walmart, where those head people are like trillionaires, and that's okay. That's okay to support them, but it's not okay to support your friends and family. Really, what we have is an online like vitamin store, like health food store or health product store. Is that a problem? Would you rather buy from iHerb? I used to send tons of family and friends to iHerb, never made a dime from it. Now they contact me and say, what should I take for this? What should I take for that? I can make a little bit of commission on it. What's wrong with that? I'm still putting in the work.
Mhm.
Those are the
Great
answers I give.
Great answer, Trudy. Great
Mhm.
answer. Yeah. The other thing that I would answer, I would say, James, I know how you feel. I felt the same way. But what I found with this particular company and the system that we have, the system of growth has empowered so many people in our company to make income. And people that have never made money in the MLM before are making money with our company. So you really need to have a look at this. If you want better health, if you want to improve your financial situation, how about it? Can I pick you up and we'll go to the event together?
Mhm.
Okay, we're
Yeah.
going to move on. Okay, thank you, James. I really appreciate that. And thank you, Trudy. So in respect of time, we're just going to go forward. Okay. So you guys practice the scripts. If you're feeling really hesitant to pick up that 400-pound phone, Trudy and Nancy team up, right? James and Cheryl team up. Kendra and Tracy team up. Sherry and Pat team up. You guys team up that you can do some role playing and just build that confidence and know your script, know what you're going to say. If you have to read it, make sure that you put their name in every so often and it breaks up the scripty sound of things. Okay, so the follow up the day before the event, really important. You now got 7 people that said they're going to come. Just a quick note to say I'm looking forward to seeing you at the Parksville event at the Beach Club. Seating is limited, so please come by 6 p.m. so we can get a good seat. I've already reserved your seat for you. And then the next day, the day of, hi, me again. Today's a big day. I look forward to seeing you tonight at the Beach Club at 6. I'll be there with bells on to save you a seat. So I want to tell you guys about our little ticket system here. Did I mention it in this call, Donna, about the prize
Mhm.
tickets? I did.
Mhm.
Okay, good. You want to come early because we want to start exactly at 7. If people register by 6:30 and we have a backup, please bring the right change, the $15, because it will just speed up things for us to get people in and we can start promptly at 7 o'clock. Okay, good. So more ideas coming your way. Stand tight, everybody. Create an event on Facebook and on how to invite. Oh, let's go back. There we go. And if you go to how to create an event on Facebook, you'll get this exact screen that we're seeing right now and create an event, right? First, you have gone to your search page on your Facebook, Friends in Parksville. So Tracy and Kendra, Tracy lives in Vernon, Kendra lives in Okotoks. Put it in there, Friends on Vancouver Island. You never know what might show up because people move around all the time, right? Create an event and get these people invited out. That's another way of doing it too. So we're going to close out here. Success is never owned, it is rented, and the rent is due every day, right? Okay, so we've got some sample scripts. We've got some email samples. We've got some text script samples. We've got some audio samples, and we've got some text and some suggestions to take what I give you, and you go to your own chat GPT and come up with your own. Okay. So I need to get to you. Anybody that wants to see this set of slides, can you please put your name and email, or if you've already put your email, for the tracking sheet. Will you please put that in the chat, and then I'll review the chat and I'll get that out in the next day or so. In tomorrow, invite for the Calgary event, the virtual live event. Now, one more thing is that we have some events coming up after Vancouver. First of all, who on this line is going to Vancouver? Open your mics and tell me who's going to Vancouver. Okay, I've got Nancy, Donna, awesome, Trudy.
Cheryl,
Carol's going, awesome.
I have
Sherry's
two more
going.
that are coming too that are not on here today, but two
Who
more
are
are
they,
coming.
Nancy?
Eva and Tiffany
Excellent. What is Eva's last name?
Wetton.
Excellent. Very good. Okay. Super. I'm going to reach out to our team, okay, under Donna's legs or under Layla's legs. For anybody that buys a 10-pack between now and April 9th, will get a free conference ticket for Vancouver. Okay. And I have a limited number of tickets. I think I only have 4 left. So let's get your new people into Vancouver. Okay. Nobody's jumping up and down. These are $100 tickets, guys. Yay. Where's the happy dance?
excuse me, Risha, Joan Riddell wants to come to Vancouver, she told me.
Oh, really? Okay, well, we
Yeah,
got to get
yeah.
her. We got to get her signed up because guests can't come into the events, only brand partners. So
Okay, well, then I wondered about that. That's what I was going to ask, is are guests free?
No, nobody free at the conference because we talk money and you
Oh,
cannot.
that's conference, okay, but on the Parksville, Victoria, guests free for that?
Yes, yes. And
Okay.
and the Thursday night event, which is a drop talk income opportunity session, she's welcome to come to that for free. But if she wants to go to the conference, she has to have a membership with a small purchase.
What if somebody does sign up that night and can they still come for that weekend?
If we're sold out, no. If I
No.
still have one of my 4 tickets, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And again, too, I might stretch it depending if I have extra. If they buy a 4-pack, I might stretch it and be able to give them a ticket for that. But I do have, I believe, 4 tickets left. I'm just waiting for confirmation on one of them.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you want to get people into these events. Oh my God. In Calgary, we had people sign up right then and there. And they came right to the event and they were blown away when they heard the doctors speak and the owners speak. It was pretty magical, and they're still very much in the business. They came in as ultimates as well. So it's a pretty powerful place to be. There's lots of great energy. Okay, so we'll be reaching out to the Parksville team very soon in regards to the help we're going to need. We're not going to cover it on the recorded call. In fact, I'm going to stop the recording now.